Nightshades, Part 2, The Price of Immortality. Introduction. Hello everyone, and welcome back. In Part 1, Jason entered his experimental chamber for a second treatment, but while he was inside, a terrible series of events unfolded outside the laboratory. The chamber was designed for only 1 hour, yet Jason remained trapped inside far longer than anyone thought possible. Today, we will discover what happened when he finally emerged, and we will learn that some dreams come with a price far greater than we can imagine. Let's continue the story. The story. Elizabeth slowly opened her eyes. Sunlight was shining through the bedroom window. Birds were singing outside. For a brief moment, everything seemed peaceful. Then the memories came rushing back. The laboratory, the storm, Jason inside the chamber, the accident, the fear. Her heart began to race. She jumped out of bed and hurried downstairs. Every step felt heavier than the last. The chamber should have been opened hours ago. Jason should have been out, or perhaps she didn't want to finish that thought. As Elizabeth approached the laboratory, she noticed something unusual. There was a strange sound coming from inside, a soft metallic noise. She pushed open the door. A man stood beside the chamber. He was tall, strong, healthy. For a moment, Elizabeth froze. She didn't recognize him. Then the man turned around and smiled. It was Jason, but he looked completely different. The scars were gone. His damaged body had healed. His posture was stronger. His face looked younger, healthier, more confident. Elizabeth ran to him and threw her arms around him. Tears filled her eyes. "You're alive!" Jason hugged her tightly. "I've never felt more alive." At first, Elizabeth was overwhelmed with happiness. The man she loved had survived. The experiment had worked. But as the hours passed, small concerns began to appear. Jason seemed different. His confidence had become something stronger, something darker. He talked constantly about the chamber, about changing the future, about ending disease itself. Elizabeth listened quietly. The words sounded exciting, but they also frightened her. Because Jason no longer sounded like a scientist, he sounded like a man who believed he had become unstoppable. Days passed, then weeks. Jason continued studying the effects of the chamber. And slowly, a terrible truth revealed itself. The machine had healed him, but it had also changed him. His body now required something unusual to survive. His blood was no longer functioning normally. He needed blood from outside sources. At first, Jason treated it as a temporary problem, a side effect, something science could eventually solve. But the problem never disappeared. Instead, it became worse. The chamber had not simply healed him, it had transformed him. Elizabeth watched helplessly. The man she loved was still there, but something else was growing inside him. An endless hunger, a dependence he could never fully escape. Jason became trapped by the very invention he had created. The chamber that once represented hope had become a prison. Every day he needed it. Every day he relied on it. Every day he moved a little further away from ordinary human life. Yet Elizabeth stayed. Many people would have left. Many people would have run away. But she loved him. She remembered the kind, brilliant scientist he once was, and she refused to abandon him. Years passed. The world outside changed. Technology advanced. People grew older. Friends disappeared. Entire chapters of life came and went. But Jason remained almost exactly the same. His face barely aged. His body remained strong. Time seemed powerless against him. At first, this felt like a miracle. Later, it felt like a curse. Elizabeth watched herself grow older. Jason remained young. The difference became impossible to ignore. Sometimes she would look at old photographs. In every picture, Jason looked unchanged, as though time had stopped for him. One evening, many years later, a storm rolled across the sky. Thunder echoed through the darkness. The weather reminded Elizabeth of the night everything had begun. She stood by the window and reflected on her life. Had it all been worth it? The answer wasn't simple. She had known great love, but she had also known great sacrifice. Jason had achieved his dream. He had escaped aging. He had pushed beyond human limits. Yet he had lost something important along the way. The simple life he once wanted, the peace he once enjoyed, the humanity he once took for granted. Standing together, they looked out into the storm. Neither of them spoke. Words were unnecessary. They both understood the truth. Some doors should never be opened. Some discoveries are too powerful, and some dreams cost more than we realize. Jason had wanted to defeat death. In many ways, he succeeded. But immortality had not brought freedom. It had brought responsibility, dependence, isolation, and consequences that would last forever. Final reflection. Perhaps the greatest lesson of this story is not about science. It is about balance. Ambition can inspire us. Dreams can drive us forward. But when we become obsessed with defeating every limit, we risk losing the very things that make life meaningful. Sometimes being human is not a weakness. Sometimes it is a gift. And perhaps the value of life comes not from living forever, but from appreciating the time we have. The end. Vocabulary time. 1. Immortality. Spelling: I-M-M-O-R-T-A-L-I-T-Y. Meaning: the ability to live forever. Example: Jason dreamed of achieving immortality through science. 2. Consequence. Spelling: C-O-N-S-E-Q-U-E-N-C-E. Meaning: a result of an action. Example: every decision has a consequence. 3. Dependence. Spelling: D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-C-E. Meaning: needing something in order to continue normally. Example: the machine created a dangerous dependence. 4. Sacrifice. Spelling: S-A-C-R-I-F-I-C-E. Meaning: giving up something important for another purpose. Example: Elizabeth made many sacrifices for love. 5. Isolation. Spelling: I-S-O-L-A-T-I-O-N. Meaning: being separated from others. Example: his unusual condition led to years of isolation. 6. Transform. Spelling: T-R-A-N-S-F-O-R-M. meaning to change completely. Example: the experiment transformed Jason's life. 7. Miracle. Spelling: M-I-R-A-C-L-E. Meaning: an amazing event that seems impossible. Example: many people would call his recovery a miracle. 8. Reflection. Spelling: R-E-F-L-E-C-T-I-O-N. Meaning: deep and careful thinking. Example: the story ends with a reflection about life. 9. Humanity. Spelling: H-U-M-A-N-I-T-Y. Meaning: the qualities that make us human, such as kindness and compassion. Example: he slowly began losing part of his humanity. 10. Appreciate. Spelling: A-P-P-R-E-C-I-A-T-E. Meaning: to recognize and value something. Example: we should appreciate the time we have with loved ones. Thank you for listening. Thank you so much for joining me for this story and for spending time improving your English with me. I truly appreciate every listener who watches, learns, and grows with this channel. If you enjoyed today's story, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, turn on the notification bell, and share this episode with your friends and family. Your support helps this channel continue creating new English learning stories, vocabulary lessons, and listening practice episodes. And don't forget, more exciting stories, powerful life lessons, and useful English expressions are coming very soon. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep believing in yourself. See you in the next story.